Hello readers, and thank you for joining me for another phonics lesson. Today we're going to be looking at our lesson number 2 of the J sound. And we can see below that there are lots of different ways to make the J sound, and some don't even have a J in it, which is kind of crazy. Today we're going to look at primarily these two spellings right here, G and DGE. Although I will tell you, you might see a GE when we get to our silent blending at the end. But I do want to make sure that we know how to make that sound, because I know that I've had some students who've had some difficulty making that sound. So to make that sound, you're going to put your teeth together, pull the corners of the lips to the middle, form a little pucker, and J, J. And the air comes out of your mouth. It is voiced, and you can actually touch your throat when you make the sound, and you'll feel your little vibration. J, J. I know I can feel it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Now, the question is, which one do I use? G or DGE when I'm spelling a word? So when you hear the J sound after a consonant or a long vowel at the end of a word or syllable, it's spelled with just a G. At the beginning of a word, if you hear the J sound followed by an E, I, or Y, it's also spelled with a G, just like with the word gym. There's a E behind it, so it makes the J sound, not a G. It's not a gym, it's a gym. Next, when you hear the J sound after a short vowel at the end of a word or syllable, it's spelled DGE. And we can see that with the word badge. Badge has that short A right there. So after the short vowel, it is spelled DGE. Now, before we get started blending, we always practice writing. So let's get out our pen and paper, whiteboard and markers. If you don't have one, you can write in the air with your magic pencil, also known as your finger. So let's get started. Let's practice them. Let's start with DGE. Let's write it 3 times and make the J sound. Make that J sound when you write it. J. 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 Next, let's do G. J. 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 And let's go ahead and do GE, because I know we're going to see it today, and I want to make sure you remember what sound it makes. J. 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 Thanks for doing that. That's going to help you remember how to spell those different sounds. It's also going to help you know how to sound those words out when you come in contact with them when you're reading. Now, let's get started blending some words. Sound. D. Sound. I. Put that together. Didge. Put that together. Didge. I. Put that together. Digit. Digit. A digit is a single part of a number. Like 43 has 2 digits, a 4 and a 3. Sound. D. Sound. Ah. Put that together. Dodge. Dodge. You might play dodgeball sometimes, where you try to get out of the way and not get hit by the ball. Sound. J. Sound. I. Put that together. Gym. Put that together. Gyms. Gyms. That means you have more than one gym when you put that S at the end. That's for plural. Sound. F. Sound. Put that together. Fudge. Fudge. You might make fudge for special holidays. It's very chocolatey and sweet. Now, let's review some sounds we've already learned this year. Make these sounds with me. pull, sk, stir, cur, o, spool, sh, or, f, oi, o, mp, e, oi. And we know the IE can make two sounds. It can say E or it can say I. Now, are you ready for some silent blending? Remember, don't say the word until the whole thing's up. Some of these words get a little longer, but you're getting better, so that's going to be okay. Cage, large, gym, magic, bridge. Looks like I just gave you that one. Let's keep going. Judge, edge, smudge, page, lodge, strange, wedge. How'd you do? I'm sure you did fantastic. If you want to pause the video right here and sort these words by the different ways the j sound is made, feel free to do that, or go try it out on a book or a passage you have to read. Guys, until next time, happy reading. Thanks for joining me today.